There's nothing more liberating and freeing to a woman than chauvinism. A woman has no responsibilities because I don't expect her to get anything right. All women are whores. They trade sex for money, they trade sex for cars. How is prostitution illegal? But alimony isn't. They're basically the same thing. You're paying for the whore to leave. A penny saved is a woman fired. Women make horrible employees. Women should not be allowed to vote. It's ridiculous. A woman president would be a disaster. Women know in their hearts that women cannot make decisions. A woman would never vote for Hillary Clinton. She embarrassed herself by not pleasing her man, essentially. And women know it. Well, women are only good for having kids. Unfortunately, they're not very good at raising them. Hitler was raised by a single mother. Men have created everything you see in the world. Men invented electricity. Men invented cures for diseases. Every brick you see is there because a man put it there. The only thing women really do with their time is spend men's money. Men, this is what you look like to a woman. This is all they're after. Women can't do math, they can't be organized, can't lead a company, they can't take risks, they can't drive for crap. You can't blame women for what they do wrong in the same way that you can't blame a dog for what it does wrong. It's your fault for not training it properly. The booing sounds distinctly high-pitched. You think? Yeah, there's a lot of men that agree with me, I think, that I didn't hear from. And by the way, he's not an actor.
By the way, he's not an actor.
The Agrilith says, first super chat for Drexel and Dax. Dr. Phil, a cuck or a simp?
Dr. Phil is a pimp. That guy has made an uncountable amount of money on exploiting the retarded people who don't work in the middle of the day. Whatever the lottery is in human form, that's Dr. Phil selling dysfunction to the fat ass, selling a feeling of superiority to the fat asses at home who are already a burden on society. That guy's my personal fucking hero. I hope he calls into the show before he dies. I love him.
I don't know if he likes you so much, though.
I don't know if he thinks in those terms, honestly. Like when I talked to him on that last day, and we're doing that man-to-man thing, because he saved me for last, and he came in, he had the board on his chair, so when he sat down, he was still 6 feet tall, and I sat in basically a beanbag and got lectured to him. And whole staff was behind the scenes. They told me later they were watching the screens and like cheering when I would get a point in on him. And he was listening to a headpiece the entire time. His army of psychologists was telling him what to say to fuck with me. I got this feeling that he finally, at the end, thought I was funny. Like, I just base everything on if I can get a laugh. If I can get a laugh, I can fuck you. If I can get a laugh, I know you like me. And he said, I don't even think you know what you're saying is true. And he laughed at that. He goes, I don't even think you know what you believe in what you're saying. And he laughed at that. And I was like, fucking thank you, man. Thank you for recognizing the game. I know you're going to cut that, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, at least that psychology degree eventually came in. Yeah. At least you put it to use at some point.
Well, because I feel like when you're at that level, you're like, you go through every day like you're Patrick Bateman, and you're like, just somebody make me feel something today. Like I go to work and I have to pretend to give folksy advice about honey snoots and badgers and bears or whatever to these fat cows. Somebody make me feel something. And I feel like at that moment he's like, you made me feel something. Like, I get it. I like it. I like what you've done here. Thank you. But, obviously I'm going to have to fuck you over. Well, yeah. I know.
It wiggled.
Mm-hmm. Ray gave me, he said, I don't even think you know what you're saying is true. And he laughed at that. He goes, I don't even think you know what you believe in what you're saying. And he laughed at that. And I was like, fucking thank you, man. Thank you for recognizing the game. I know you're going to cut that, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even think you know what you believe in what you're saying. And he laughed at that. And I was like, fucking thank you, man. Thank you for recognizing the game. I know you're going to cut that, but I don't know.
Yeah.